Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. And Messi! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's on it, can he get away? Zico. And it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Del Piero. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nuno Mendes. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Played back in. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Messi. Safi Sali succumbs to the pressure. Rodri concedes a free kick for that. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So we're still where we started right now. Can he get it through? Oh, Maradona! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pedri. And it's Del Piero. Eder Militao producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pedri. Del Piero. Can he get onto this? And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance, surely! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, this is his opportunity to...
Messi! That was travelling. Pedro Porro. Messi. Ball played for Zico. Costa Curta. And it's Totti. It's Totti! Chooses to go back. Shot at it! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Saliba.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi, under an awful lot of pressure. Zico. Messi. Dembele. It's Pedri. Back into the middle. And it's Rodri. And Mendes. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Del Piero.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And Mendes. He's tried one! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Muchas gracias.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Costa Curta. And here's Messi. And Messi!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona receives it in a wide position. Rodri. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico. Dembele. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Shoots! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
it.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Nielsen! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Goal! Vasco da Gama! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vasco da Gama go into the lead. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. Chanatip. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now he's got space here. Ambitious ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Foden. And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival, Alexander-Arnold. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nielsen, very nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Messi. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. And Del Piero! He has done it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Threads one in. And that has left him in a heap.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
Del Piero! It's hit the upright.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi. And Del Piero sticks it away. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well timed, excellent interception. 5 minutes to add. Not the most accurate pass. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Del Piero reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And it's Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. Right card. That has not gone well. Del Piero. And Messi! Goal! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And he's been shifted off it. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it again. Yamal, he's had a shot! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Xabi Alonso stands tall and stands strong. Oh, played right into his path. It's Lewandowski! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Palmeiras go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Platini. Looking for options for movement. And he's lost his man. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Nuno Mendes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Chips it through. Lewandowski! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Alexander-Arnold. Saliba.
There they go, hunting again.
Costa Curta. Saliba. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And he hits the net! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Alonso.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nuno Mendes. Somewhat off target, and the referee brings the first half to a close. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Señoras y señores, estamos por anunciar los números del sorteo de hoy. Miren la pantalla si tienen un boleto.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Opts for safety. Shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found the way through. This is Messi. Costa Curta is there to clear. Rodri gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's a quick free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Goes forward. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi in for the pieces! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a promising position. Oh, looks like his great chance! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And there was his third, and tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Saka. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Platini is behind this one.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot.
Platini! Corner number 2 then. Mbappe! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Rodri. Palmeiras have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Ambitious ball here. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Five minutes left on the clock. Knocks it into space. He's got away. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
5 minutes to add. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio.
Palmeiras have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And this is Lewandowski. And a chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that is a little undercooked. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Del Piero. Nice looking ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish every...
Terrific header! Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Del Piero. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is expertly dealt with. Kaka. Messi. Rodri. And it's Dybala. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could be danger here. And he's had a hit. Oh, crossbar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Alexander-Arnold. And Del Piero. Pedri. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pedri. Rodri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Del Piero. Great vision. And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri. Rijkaard. Kaka.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the... Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi plays it short. Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Camisa
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nuno Mendes. Mendes is flagged offside. Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Ball played for Rijkaard. He's got away. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beraldo makes the interception. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Knocks it into space. Now it's Dembele. Beraldo gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. He can get that clear. And here's Dybala. Pedri. Rodri gets a foot in here. No, it's come to nothing. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Flamengo needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Looking for a runner. Kaká threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rijkaard. Pedri. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a little off target. Rodri cuts out the pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. Beraldo gets over and intercepts. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Camisa 6. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Denilson joining us here, the potential saviour.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Shifted it to the flank.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 21. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador, camisa 11.
Flamengo finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That has not gone well.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Flamengo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Palmer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Messi. Denilson. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Danger averted for now.
Substituição.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Musiala. Played out wide. That's the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pass somewhat off target. He's got away. Otto was in no mood for any of that. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that is a routine catch.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Adams. Vinicius Junior might just make this. That's been slipped through. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's clever. Look at the space here. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Batistuta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri applies the finish, and that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Mendes gets across to intercept that. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Vinicius Junior has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Rijkaard. And he's there to make the challenge. Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. Park Ji-sung gets into some space. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero. Great chance! And he's done it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Del Piero. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Saliba. Pedri. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Goal! Flamengo! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Flamengo get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Corner it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 14.
Messi goes short. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the finish! And that's off target. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Back into the middle. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. And here's Park Ji-sung, delivered in. Probing pass, brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass. Del Piero powering forward here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's beaten the last man. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Pedri. Tries to play it through. That's a cute ball. And this is Dembele. And it's made its way to him. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? And they're back on the ball again. And it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That's the keeper's ball. Pedri gets flagged offside.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 24. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Forlan. Park Ji-sung. And he's had a hit. That is decidedly lacking. Nuno Mendes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi. Rijkaard. Gets a good foot in there. Forlan. That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. Messi. De Nielsen. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Gerrard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mendes picks it up out wide. That's an imaginative pass. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh no, this does not look good. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ødegaard. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. Decent hit from there. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now Neymar. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Still goalless. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Dembele. Rodri does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there.
Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. He's onside. He is through. And Messi! He's delivered all right! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Número 11. Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He has found the way through. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. He's found the way through. And the shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Rijkaard. He's got away. Chance to deliver.
Well played and well cleared. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Now that looks a decent ball. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Lewandowski. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Hoisted in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Played up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Shifted upfield. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Has a shot! Decent enough try. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.
And so we're off again. Bastoni. Serginho. And here's Lewandowski. That is lovely. Out towards the flank. He's gone for goal! You've got to be quick to recover this. And that is... There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero. Rodri. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Ødegaard. And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Corinthians can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, they could break here. And it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Crunching tackle. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Now he's got space here, and this is Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Ødegaard. Now it's Lewandowski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Brilliantly cut out. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodri. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, that's disappointing. Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho. Pedri. Messi. Messi. And it's Del Piero. Messi. And that's been won straight back. Del Piero! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Ødegaard. And it's Del Piero. Pedri. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Messi. And he skips past his man. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And the ball's done its job. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. He can run onto that.
Corinthians really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri just eases him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's on it. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run. That's another chance! They've done it! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18. Lo reemplazará.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Lewandowski! And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Knocks it into space. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Corinthians really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nielsen. That's a good run down the left. That has found him in acres of space. It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. I think we're just about done here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The less said about that pass, the better. And now the breakaway. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.